on A-ball.
Beasley off target with the open look. The Pistons trailing. Freak with it. Picked up 27 points in the last win against Chicago.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to put the ball up the floor. Just a major size difference between the defender and shooting on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Comes in for Aaron Baines, and Freak subbed in for Jody East. And then for Houston, Booker, he's checked in for...
Get you in the face. Very far enough.
Harden comes in for Corey Brewer. And Jared Bayless subbed in for McCray. So on the floor for Houston. Johnson out there with Booker. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. That one's in there.
Bro, you suck.
Down to 1 and the bucket
Can't stop
from
me.
The Rockets shooting has been just outrageous. 64% from the field at this point.
I don't know he's Harden.
And Bayless kicks to Harden. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris?
Why did I get that?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He had 27 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. It was just a fantastic outing for him, and really, there wasn't any way to prevent him from taking over the game. Fun to watch, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his
Should have been contact.
best in that
He
game.
had
If he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him.
Oh my gosh.
Sure that he doesn't
Let me get that
beat him
right
again.
now.
And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against Chicago.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had
Oh,
it.
that's great.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Harden has a wide open look. The Rockets with another miss.
I'm
Pistons leading by 3. Here's Freak. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. That's 10 points for Freak.
Fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Good D by Johnson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
The shot's good from Bayless.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Nothing special. Nothing special. Oh, he just wants to pass on his phone.
And we've reached halftime in this one.
Thank you, Kevin.
It's perfect. Like, wow, dude. I put my 20 in.
The second half just about to get going here.
Good night of work for Bayless. 11 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Freak, he's in a point guard.
He just don't want. They won't let me posterize. God,
It's
no.
Contavious Caldwell Pope, and it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy. Here is Harden. After the
Go
shot
on.
from Andre Drummond. Now here's Freak. He's got 10. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Freak's got 12 in the game.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
You know what, this game.
Rockets trail by 11.
Me and him still down there.
Here's Ariza, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Jeez, my fucking go beat up. You see that haircut?
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. Free throws dropped for Ariza. Houston making a switch. Capella's checked in. That one misses. Detroit leading by 10. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Leonard sets a screen for free. There's the court 2-handed slam.
And that's such solid fundamental basketball.
Told me I'm just a guy. Can't play me today.
These guys, there was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Pistons have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Drummond sets the screen for free. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Freak's got 16.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Clint Capella cannot block me. I'm just a 2K guy, like I said.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Bayless is good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And it's Freak missing. On 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Bayless. And lots of contact there. This is a shot. Shoot 2. That one on Johnson.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul.
Look at my neck. Look at my neck. Wow.
Rockets trail by 7. Fourth quarter on the court for the
They trail by 7. Let's get it, man. Good job.
Beasley out there with help. And it's Bayless.
Boys.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture. Clutch.
Drummond with a screen on Harden. And that one's good.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Howard, and the bucket counts. And his eyes
Oh
my
gosh.
Yeah, outstanding.
Yeah,
job
check him
there.
out of the game. We thought the Ninja gave him
Able
an
to finish.
trash
He
head boy.
imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Johnson comes in. And Kentucky's Caldwell Pope for Jackson.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a
Oh my
bucket.
gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, the main thing here, though, guys, is just to make sure you get a
Cheese on my pocket. They'll beat up.
Harden dishes to Bayless. The 19-foot shot.
He's
hit again. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Beasley.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds, the putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
There's Freak. It's tipped. And that one's good.
I got blocked.
Here's Bayless. Still anybody's game at this point.
And no question, this is when you
I'm
really
gonna
have
roast
to have
him.
trust on the floor with each possession.
Kept alive. Johnson kicks to Drummond. Here's Freak. And another shot. They get it again.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Detroit leading by 4. Drummond, the screen, looking to get back on track here. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Good game for Freak. 18 points and 4 steals. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
And both free throws good from Freak.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Foul.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Freak's got 12 points in just the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the
Brick City, oh my.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
Pistons leading by 6. Rockets with the rebound. Beasley's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And they continue to control the play.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
There's Freak. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good.
Much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Stolen by Harden. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
That free throw, no good.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
Beasley comes to the double team. Drummond, and he goes in for the dunk.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one. Doris
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep...
taking on some trainers as well. These guys are pretty, what is that? Is that a wiggly top or a needle? It's a wiggly top. Hey, how are you? I don't think I'll be able to take that down. So they've got a normal time to do. I'm done. The trainers out here are actually
getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
And here are the Pistons. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And that one's good. Freak's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
He's all alone. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. That's 28 points for Freak.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good from Freak. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 16.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Detroit.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And tonight they square this season series at 1-1. You've got to think they had that loss earlier in the year in the back of their minds, a motivating factor for sure. They showed a really nice response here tonight against the Rockets.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Mozgov, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Aaron Baynes comes in for Leonard. Tobias Harris is checked in for Johnson. And it's Jody Meeks in for Caldwell Pope. Johnson in the corner. Sinks the 15-footer.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Now, Freak. There's the two-handed slam.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really... And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon.
I'm not leaving yet. Uncle head, big head, to my head. Let's get it.